Transformation and inspiration will reveal the secrets of the December skies. We start this month with expansive potential of the Sagittarius energy, and we're going to be ending it with a desire to settle into the bigger picture and create some stability with Capricorn energy. This month is going to bring these cosmic forces that are going to impact your life, your relationships, your personal growth. Work to harness these energies to manifest your desires and your intentions. Use this forecast as a roadmap to navigate your last month of the year. Welcome, I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate, and this is your December 2023 monthly astrology forecast. So for Libra Sun and Libra Rising, on December 1st, Mercury is going to enter into the sign of Capricorn. The focus is going to be on your home, your family, your roots, your foundation. It's your ancestors. It's people who feel like family to you. It's also property and real estate. So those are going to be the topics that in Capricorn that you're going to want to focus on and tackle. Now, expect to have this really strong focus on long-term plans and goals at this time. You might want to focus on the details that you need to complete them because in 2 short weeks, Mercury is going to station retrograde, starting off in your house of home. Then as we move forward on December 4th. On December 4th, Venus is going to enter into the watery sign of Scorpio. Now Venus is the goddess of love and cash and money, and she's in your second house of my self-worth, the way I feel about myself. And so the second house revolves around your money, your finances, your salary, your income, your attitude towards money, and your self-esteem, your financial condition. It's your work ethic. And Venus entering into Scorpio at this time, expect your passion in your relationships to surge. Venus is the goddess of love, and she wants intimate, deep connections with people. You can work to improve your intimacy with those that you're closest to, and you might have very little patience that has anything to do with superficial, fake tissue paper people, because you are seeking out deeper connections with your intimate relationships. Then as we move forward on December 12th, we're going to have this beautiful new moon in the sign of Sag. So new moons are fresh slates, clean slates, like new beginnings, planting of seeds, an opportunity to begin again. And it's a dark time. Now the sun rules over your hopes, your wishes, your dreams of things that you want to do, and the people that you connect up with in order to manifest these things. And the moon rules over your career. It's the top of your chart. It's your public life. It's your public image. It's you in the outside world. It's your professional, your reputation. It's how you see yourself. And so we have this beautiful new moon in the sign of Sagittarius. So this is going to be a really great time for you to be able to communicate. The third house is communication. It's your relationship with your siblings, your neighbors, but it's also who you communicate with and who you talk with. Think about who you talk with on the phone every day or who you have coffee with. It's about writing and journaling and creating my memoir. It's where you connect with others or you talk or exchange ideas. And so a new moon here might have you taking your thoughts and ideas and saying, I want to take this class, or I want to publish this eventually. I need to start working on my journals. And so a new moon in Sagittarius says, I have these great big ideas. I have this expansive project, this venture that I want to work on that will expand my life in new ways. Your optimism is going to be really high, so focus on something that you can accomplish quickly because Mercury is going to go retrograde the very next day. So on the 13th, we have Mercury stationing retrograde in the sign of Capricorn, in your house of home, your family, your roots, your foundation. So now you're going to be going back over some topics of this could be with genealogy. This could be fixing things around the house. This could be things that have to do with your property, your real estate. This could be going back over connecting with or reconnecting with people who shaped you into who you are. Mercury is the way that we communicate. And so this retrograde may feel like that, have you feeling like you're heading backwards in pursuit of your goals and your project, like looking back at your genealogy, looking back at your past in order to move forward. It'll have you moving backwards. And so some of your projects that you have started, you might have to put them down and pick them up at a later date or a later time. And then we move forward to the 21st. On the 21st, we're going to have the sun enter into the sign of Capricorn. Now, the sun is who you are. It's your sole purpose. It's your drive. It's your individuality. And now we have both of these at 0 degrees, focusing on your home again. This is going to be a major topic for you for the rest of the month. Remember, 4th house, home, family, past, your personal life, your ancestors, your foundation. It is people who feel like family. It's those people who shaped you into who you are. And it is people that you share a past with. Now, the sun entering into Capricorn, expect your ambition and your direction towards your goals to be focused of, this is my goal, this is where I want to go, this is what I want to do. It's like having now the mountain in front of you, and now I have this focus of where I'm supposed to be heading. Now, the focus is going to be there, but during Mercury retrograde, you're going to want to focus on finishing these old goals, these old projects that you have to complete, because this is going to be an alignment on your right path. And if you have unfinished business, you cannot move forward with it. And then on the 23rd. So on the 23rd, this is important because Mercury is now, it's moved out of your home sector, and now it is retrograde in the sign of Sagittarius, in your 3rd house, of the way that you communicate and the projects that you wanted to start. So Mercury retrograde in the sign of Sag it's going to be here for the rest of its retrograde. And at this time, you might feel a little bit less motivated, prone to excess, possibly a little bit self-centered. So work to see the bigger focus and not ignoring the details of projects that you want to finish, things that you started that you're like, I have to push forth. I have to finish this, even though it's not at the top of my to-do list at this moment. And then on the 26th, we're going to have this beautiful full moon in the sign of Cancer. Now, full moons are closures, they're endings, they're culminations. It's an opportunity to reap what you have sown. And this one is in your 10th house of your career, your job, your legacy. The 10th house is your public life. It's authority. The 10th house is your professional life, your reputation. It's how people see you in the outside world. And so the sun, still being focused on your home, is illuminating and saying, this is a focus right now. This is an ending. There could be an ending to a job, an ending to something that you have gained. Remember that the 10th house is your social status, and this could be a pinnacle of your reputation, being known for, being seen for, or being acknowledged for. And so this full moon in Cancer is also going to bring a focus on your home or your family matters. Look to complete any home projects or look for work projects at this time too, because they're going to be brought to the light. Resolve any issues that have to do with family, authority, your career, your job, or people that feel like family to you. And then on the 29th. On the 29th, we have Venus entering into Sag. Now this girl, she is zipping through the zodiac. And so Venus, goddess of love, money, cash, property, and now she's entering into that 3rd house that's been a very important topic for you, of the way that you communicate, who you communicate with, projects that you want to start that are closer to home. So Venus entering into Sag is now adding some more fuel to this, looking for adventure with your family, your cousins, your neighbors, your friends, people that are close to you. You might feel open-hearted. Look for relationships that are offering you freedom to go off and do things. Now, Venus in Scorpio is also sextile to Pluto in Capricorn, that's in your 4th house of home, family, roots, foundation. And so this is a harmonious aspect that's saying, I want to improve my intimacy with others. And so I might demand more of a commitment with friends, people who feel like family, or actual family members. This could be you stepping up and saying, I'm putting forth all this effort and I'm making the phone calls and I'm wanting to see you. And are you there? Are you okay? Can you reciprocate? I want to have this commitment from you. I want to have more of a connection from you. This is you demanding more of a commitment, but it's also you being willing to give it back to them in return to solidify and anchor these relationships and make them stronger and healthier. I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. And for more, please check out my year ahead forecast and check out the videos that are specific to major transits for all 12 signs. I invite you to join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. And for an in-depth reading of your chart, you can schedule a private reading at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe.